Hello, my name is Andrea Wynn, and I call myself a dream whisperer and a heroic leadership coach. And basically, I have developed a very highly attuned and exquisite set of skills for helping people to be able to make changes through dream whispering. And I like to inspire people to be the best that they can be through heroic leadership coaching. So, in addition to getting to work in this amazing career, I also experience a lot of anxiety, and I have for as long as I can remember. And so it's been a real challenge that I've had to work with for years. And luckily, just with who I am, I've been really drawn to personal development. So I've done intensive personal development for 15, 20 years. So alongside the personal development, I've been experiencing the anxiety. And so, of course, I've been looking at strategies for being able to deal with anxiety, to either manage it or to even shift it into something that's very positive and a useful energy. So I thought that perhaps it could be helpful to share some of the strategies that I use for overcoming, stepping through anxiety into being able to experience life in a much more vibrant and grounded and human way. So I want to offer this video series of some strategies for overcoming anxiety. So I thought that it could be really nice for the first video to offer the strategy of the Lavender Spiritual Bath. It's a very beautiful experience. It's a spiritual experience. It will cleanse your aura. It also detoxifies your kidney and your liver. And this is a recipe that I learned years ago from my friend Guillemar Campbell. So I would like to share this with you today. So how I pour a lavender spiritual bath is I first turn on the hot water full blast. I pop in 3 bags of green tea. So the tea is steeping. I pour in 1 tablespoon of Epsom salts, and then I drop in 10 drops of diluted lavender essential oil. So I just let the bath run for a while, and maybe about halfway filled, that's when I start to adjust the temperature, putting in cold, so that, and I do recommend that you keep an eye on the temperature. Don't just leave it to run. You need to keep an eye on it to make sure that by the time the bath is filled, it's just at that perfect temperature of just the way you like a bath. I do other things to create a nice environment for the bath. I put out a candle that I have in this candle holder that I feel like it's my grandmother candle holder, so it's calling in that energy of my spiritual grandmothers. Sometimes I will put a red cloth over the light in my bathroom just to give it gives a pink sort of quality to the lighting in the room. Sometimes I put on some relaxing music. So you can sort of feel into what would create a beautiful experience for you to be able to experience the Lavender Spiritual Bath. So in terms of experiencing it and being open to the experience, I have at times found it difficult to open to actually receiving, actually allowing the experience to come inside of me, to touch my heart, to touch my spirit, and of course, most importantly, to be able to soothe and to calm anxiety that I may be feeling. So in case you should find yourself in a situation where it is difficult to be able to receive the experience, I would just like to say a few words about that. I have found for myself that this tends to happen when I have overworked and I'm feeling overstressed. And the other thing is that I have also experienced quite serious relational trauma in my life. And I realize that within our society that it's actually quite pervasive of people experiencing quite serious traumas and just having to just move on in life. And the way that our psyche usually copes is to actually limit our experience, to shut us off from experience. It is a way to be able to move forward and cope. But of course, at some point, it is important to be able to reawaken, to reopen ourselves to experiencing what is happening in our life, because it's obviously no fun to go through life shut down. So if you find yourself in a situation either because of trauma or because of being overstressed or for some other reason feeling shut down so that you're not actually allowing the experience of the bath to come in, then I would like to offer a suggestion for how you can actually allow the experience in. So the idea that I thought could perhaps be most helpful is something that I am currently actually working with right now. So it's a hot and heavy topic for me right now. And it is working with experiencing beauty. My friend and my sacred commerce mentor, Ayman Sawaf, he teaches about beauty, and he draws his teaching based on the teachings from Lazarus. So I'm going to be sharing with you that teaching, which is basically that beauty is comprised of 8 different frequencies. So these 8 frequencies combined together create the experience of this resonance of beauty. So what came to mind for me as offering as a suggestion is for you to, in your bath, take a moment, take 30 seconds, take a minute to tune into each one of these frequencies as ways of a stepping stone into the experience of the beauty of the bath. So this will give you a reference point, and it gives you stepping stones for entering into the experience of the bath. So the first frequency is peace. So what I'm suggesting is that as you're laying in the bath, take 30 seconds or a minute to tune into the experience of peace in the bath. So what is it that's peaceful? Is the water peaceful? Is the environment peaceful? Is something that you have arranged around you? Does it feel like a representative of peace? So it's just taking that 30 seconds or a minute to tune into where is the peace in this experience. After you have tuned into peace, the next frequency to open your senses to and to open your heart to sense your way into is joy. So again, you're just laying in the bath, and now you're thinking, where is the joy in this experience? And again, it'll be different every time you take the bath. This is just a matter of letting your thinking mind go and opening to that imagination and creativity that is always alive in your heart, and simply asking the question, where is joy in this experience? And then allowing the response to just come back to you, to echo back to you, and see where your mind is drawn, where your eye is drawn, where your mind is drawn to the experience of joy. The third is exhilaration. So you can just tune into what exhilaration is about. I don't know, like maybe, you've felt exhilaration when you're riding your bike down a steep hill. Just that sense of exhilaration, and where is that in this experience in the bath? The fourth frequency is serenity. So again, serenity may be somewhat similar to peace, but it also is different. So now you are taking your moment to tune into where is the serenity in the experience of your bath. The fifth is enchantment. So this could be going back to your experience of fairy tales, or perhaps walking in a mystical forest, just tuning into that experience of enchantment. Even the name of this, the Lavender Spiritual Bath, there's something kind of enchanting even about the name of this strategy. So just tuning into where is the enchantment in the experience of your bath. The sixth is inspiration. So this is about what lifts your spirit up? What inspires you? What fills you with the breath of life? And tuning into where is that quality in taking this bath? And again, allowing yourself to be surprised. This is not a logical, linear exercise. This is creating stepping stones, allowing your mind to contemplate where are these qualities. So where is the inspiration in your experience of the Lavender Spiritual Bath? The next is wonder. So this is where you can allow your inner child to come out and to show you where is the wonder in this experience. I just love the image of the little girl with her hands and her face pressed against the glass, completely in wonder at perhaps some display, a Christmas display or an orchid display. Just that sense of, wonder and awe, and allowing yourself to feel your way into where is that experience of wonder in your Lavender Spiritual Bath. And then the final frequency is majesty. So this could be tuning into that sense of how a king must feel or how a queen must feel. Tuning into your own sense of majesty in your life. You might even think of maybe perhaps a time when you've been at the base of a great mountain range, the Rocky Mountains or the Himalayas, and just tuning into that sense of majesty, of dignity, of presence. And where is that sense of majesty as you are laying as a queen or a king in your beautiful Lavender Spiritual Bath? So again, these 8 frequencies of peace, joy, exhilaration, serenity, enchantment, inspiration, wonder, and majesty. These 8 frequencies, by just taking 30 seconds or a minute to tune into them, you are then bringing each of those frequencies into an overall experience of the resonance of beauty in your Lavender Spiritual Bath. So I hope that you will feel like experimenting, that you will feel a little bit of openness to play and to give this a try. And I would love to hear what your experience is. So if you feel like perhaps maybe adding a little comment below this video, that would just be absolutely wonderful to know how people are trying this and how it's working out for them, and how the strategy that I've proposed of tuning in to the 8 frequencies of beauty as a way of opening to the experience of the bath. I would love to hear how this goes. So I am wishing many blessings on your journey of exploring ways of overcoming, of stepping through anxiety to be able to live a much more joyful and embodied, vibrant, and empowered life. Blessings.